Morning.
Morning.
Supposed to engage the hippocampus or something, so I thought get that going right away.
I kind of feel like my hippocampus wasn't running at full potential this morning.
There you go. Just start her off. How you doing, brother?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good.
We're in a long weekend, man.
Yeah.
Nice having this Monday off.
You know, it's like a gift.
It is.
Especially the coolest part is I don't know if it's ever happened to you where you're at work and someone says, so what are you doing this weekend? You go, oh my God, it's Friday. You totally forget what day it is, and you get that little gift of that happiness, that little drop of happiness. That's what it was for me all weekend long, when I kept remembering that, oh yeah, I get Monday off. Nice.
I get that on Sundays, like yesterday afternoon or evening. I'm sitting there and it's just like, oh, I gotta, whoa, no. Yeah, I know.
So what you get up to this weekend?
Not a heck of a lot. Girls went over to Vancouver to hit up some water slides, so I just kind of stayed home and had some me time.
Oh, good
it was
stuff.
Nice
and relaxing.
Yeah, you know, I don't get it often, the me time.
Yeah,
that's like designated for me, you know. And usually I go away, I travel. I go to a buddy's house, or I go on a little trip to get away, you know. And so it's very rare that I actually get that alone time at home.
Right.
So it was nice just to be in your own space and just not have to do anything.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, no, it was good. So nothing too exciting, no.
Just nice and relaxing.
Yeah, man.
Oh, well, I went up to Couch and Lake, went to Kayakous.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And never been there before. Never been to Kayakous. I've been on to Gordon Bay, Honeymoon Bay, and all the other side.
The tip, right? Like the top.
It's on the more western side of the lake, so north of Gordon Bay, and it's about 20 minutes by logging road. And Gabby's not a fan of anything to do with not being close to a Wi-Fi signal. And we're on there, and I said, you know, I've been down this road before. Like I've rode my bike around the lake a few years ago just to kind of experience it. That's and it was a beautiful ride, and so I'm comfortable on logging roads. I kind of like that.
Oh yeah.
She is not a fan. She is so afraid of pumas and tigers and
lions and tigers and bears.
Oh yeah. So but it was a nice ride. I met up with my daughters up there, and it's funny how they're taking the torch. You know, they're we're sitting there, and just some of the things I talk about, it's like, I'm not into that stuff anymore. It's just it's weird, because when you're 26, 27, 28, you think, I'm gonna be young forever, and even if I get old, I'm still gonna like doing this stuff. And then you get old, and priorities take place, and you start planning trips, and you start realizing hotels aren't as bad as they sound when you're 28. When you're 50, the hotels are like, that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice watching television and having a nice bed and being warm.
That's when you start thinking, bed in the bed, TV in the bedroom. It's kind of nice. I like this.
It's kind of nice. But the cool thing is the camping equipment that they have now. The tent my daughter had was amazing. Like it was huge.
Oh yeah.
You could stand up in these things.
Yeah, they got some nice gear out there.
And it had a bed on a frame. Yeah. So she's up off the ground, and I'm like, what is this? And it can even, you can like zip up an extra wall to have that extra room in there.
Yeah, next gen camping.
It was pretty incredible. So that's what I did yesterday. Today is yesterday was really all about just relaxing and not doing anything. Today is, I gotta get back to doing some chores.
Stuff done, yeah.
Got the groceries, get the lunches, the meal prep done for the week. Do you do meal prep?
We try to. It's always a battle. It kind of ebbs and flows. Like sometimes we'll have like a month of like, oh, we crushed it.
Yeah.
Then the next month's like we're like starving people. We're like eating scraps because we're just like too tired, or something's come up where
just
we don't go to the
some apocalypse
store.
where you're just eating dry rice.
Yeah. I found that as a parent, it's how I eat most of the time anyways, I'll like make Isla grilled cheese.
Yeah.
And she'll like, cut the crust off, Dad. So I'll like cut the crust off, And then there I am, like a rat in the sewer, eating like the crust, and like that's what I'll eat for lunch. And then later I'm like, why am I so hungry?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I ate like a fucking.
We were talking. Me and Gabby were talking about the diet I had as a child. And did you ever have puffed wheat?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so you've experienced the torture, the hell that is puffed wheat.
I buy it now, every now and then.
No!
Yeah.
No, I didn't even think, I thought they took that away because of child laws or something like that.
Man. I still enjoy it, yeah.
No! Oh! I was talking about how it's like eating those packing foam peanuts.
Yeah.
And then when you crush them, you get that skin on the top of the roof of your mouth,
man.
you gotta flick off with your tongue.
That with a little sprinkle of brown sugar.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Whoa, la di
Delightful.
da, Mr. Brown Sugar. We get skim milk, and it was
wow.
it was funny. I was talking to her about some of the things we had and the skim milk and the macaroni. My mom had this way of, God rest her soul, God bless her. She was a good woman, but man, she could not cook to save her life. And her macaroni was so horrible. My father, he did not like any spices at all. The only spices that were allowed in the house were salt.
Right.
And salt, everything was salt. There was no garlic, there was no onion, turmeric, forget it. Like, there's nothing.
Spice cabinet did not exist.
Our spice cabinet was the salt and pepper shaker on top of the stove, on that little ledge on the stove. That's it.
Oh, man.
And it was funny because my mom would make this casserole, macaroni casserole, and she thought, you guys like it, right? Well, we were just too afraid to tell her we didn't like it. It was, no, Mom, we hate this. This is awful. And I was just amazed, like, how little cheese we had in our lives. Like, cheese could have made it all better. I mean, okay, yeah, we don't get garlic. I get it. We'll never see an onion in this house. Okay, fine. But cheese won't kill us, would it? No cheese. Man. And it was just bland. I just remember the blandness of the meals. And I'm so lucky because Gabby, she loves to cook, and she's cooking all these really exotic. Now, having said that, she cooked something with turmeric about a week ago. My eggs are still coming up green. Like, there's still this green tinge to my eggs. I'm like, come on. It gets in the pans.
All right.
So
stuck on there pretty good.
It's stuck on there pretty good.
Nice.
But I find the meal planning is it's just another part of that discipline that we talk about. You know, it's the getting up. And I was, really lazy last night. We watched John Wick 4.
Oh, nice.
Which by the way, that was pretty good. It's pretty good. It was keeping in tune with the whole theme of the franchise. It was, it was what you would expect from a John Wick movie. But we did that, and she's like, okay, we got a meal prep. I don't want a meal prep. But we had to sit there and come up with ideas. And I found out that the thing with the meal prep, and I say this to people all the time, when it comes to being in a relationship, if you want it to be a successful relationship, know what's for dinner. That's my secret. Everyone says, what if people come to me and go, oh, my wife or my husband, I just know what's for dinner. It sounds so silly, but I believe it works.
It takes off so much stress. Like,
don't even have to cook it.
So much.
Just have an idea. Have 5 meals chambered in your brain as to what you're gonna have for dinner, what you want for dinner.
Right.
And every time someone says, what's for dinner tonight? Ravioli. It's just homemade ravioli. That's what we're doing.
Super easy.
We're not even thinking about it. Morning.
Got a friend over there.
Yeah. It was right behind you there, buddy. Like, he was like so close to you.
I guess there was orcas the other day that did the swim by up the coast.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like Ross Bay Cemetery area.
Oh really?
Yeah, they just shoot it on by. Dude's a fucking animal.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Right now we've been doing fresh prep like 3 days a week, which is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you get the meal delivery and it comes in and everything's in a box all ready to go. And I don't know, we kind of like to do that the first couple of months of summer because we find it with the island or all of our different camps and whatnot, it can get pretty hectic.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just like, fuck it. That way we can go and have a good weekend away and come back Sunday and not have the pressure knowing that, you know, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday's dinner they're done.
Yeah.
So it kind of takes a little bit of pressure off, we find, in the summer months to just enjoy summer more.
Okay, so I'm gonna revamp my theory. Don't have to know it's for dinner. If your marriage is in trouble, sign up for meal prep.
A food delivery.
A food delivery system.
That is the number one fix all for
And you know what?
marriages.
But it's funny because I talk to people and you ask them, okay, so in this conversation every couple's ever had, what do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner?
Yeah.
And they've all had that conversation. I've had that conversation, and I've just realized that people, it's not, look, if there's something really going wrong with your relationship, a good ravioli is not going to fix it. But it's that being able to make a decision and stick with it.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like I'm now, I don't know, I wasn't in the military, but I think you've talked about this before when we were talking about what's going on with the strike and leadership and how we don't care whether it's left or right, just give us a direction to go. And I think when you're in a relationship and someone says, what do you want for dinner? Say it. Just have a couple chambered. I'm telling you, it makes life easier.
I want Alaskan king crab with some.
Now, having said that, you might not get it what you want, but having that thought in place, like, what are we having for dinner? Tonight we are having a coconut lime chicken, and I'm putting my foot down. That's what we're having.
Yeah.
Make a decision and stick with it. So the nice thing about having that discipline to sit there and go and meal prep, like just have that simple thing. It's just like making your bed. It's just it's a small thing, and it does have a great impact.
And not only that, it saves on food waste. You don't, because everything in your fridge then has a purpose. You save money because you're not going to the grocery store every day and like buying these massive meals because you're not prepared.
Mm-hmm.
So it has so many side effects to it that are positive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's
So
the
many.
there's a health benefit too.
A health benefit, yeah.
I am
I don't know though, this weekend I'm eating like Big Mac tacos I made.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
pretty delicious. But I wouldn't say there was a health benefit, but damn, it tastes good.
yeah. No, my food this weekend has been horrible. No whiskey, but I tell you, there was so much junk food. Like, I'm sure, like, I'm not gonna drink whiskey. Instead, I'm gonna devour this bag of Doritos.
Yeah.
Totally
Oh,
cool.
man.
The healthier
Chips.
choice.
Chips are so good.
Oh yeah. So I think we have to talk about the elephant in the room and the guy that just swam by us here.
I know.
He got here about 10 minutes before we did, and he started swimming, and Gabby was like, wow, look at that guy. And I said, hey, he wasn't here in January. All right. Yeah, he's Mr.
He's
Tough Guy
actually
when it's
swimming past us in the dark. We didn't see him.
at 15 degrees out. Okay, fine. This is not the hardest challenge in the world. It still takes discipline to show up.
Man, yeah.
And it's still a little bitey, a little stingy this morning, but
That's
but
some nice views today. A big container ship in.
yeah, let's just take a look around.
We don't get those in here too
Yeah,
often.
that's a big one. Yeah, lots of sea life around this morning. There's Gabby taking pictures of like a blue. There's a heron over there that she's trying to get a picture of. Who knows? But so today we're going for a little bit longer in the water.
Yeah.
We're trying to push ourselves a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
See how
nice.
it feels.
And it's nice. We're at a beach that's comfortable. We're at Taylor Beach. No, sorry,
Albert Head.
Beach. It's comfortable. It's beautiful sand. Beautiful on the feet right now. Stinks to high heaven.
It does. We are hitting a low tide right now. I think it was a full moon last night.
Yeah, it was. The moons the last couple of days have been great. I'm just getting completely tangled up here.
Boy, I can just feel it wrapped around
Just
my
wrap
ankle.
it around. But
Demonic mermaids are just entangling me.
we're going for 30 minutes today.
Yeah.
So I thought, that's
Our longest before being 25.
25. Yeah, it's
Pushing 5. And that was out at Tower Point that one day. We had to walk the kilometer out.
yes, it was.
We haven't had a Sunday in a while. We've been out traveling.
Yeah. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Nice, relaxing day here at Albert Head, and kind of warm out. Kind of, you know, like you said last time, we earned this. Like this is we earned this this experience.
We need
out
to
there.
embrace these experiences.
Yeah, because
They're gonna change.
winter's coming.
It's coming.
Anyways, folks, thanks so much for watching. And if you like what you're watching, subscribe, hit the like button, and share it with your friends. Tell them what's going on, and come out, experience the beautiful West Coast environment, the beautiful landscape.
Enjoy your last day of the long weekend and get in the fucking water.